Hands on the couch, chat blowing up, trailer in 4K, heart saying shut up. We've heard this speech every few years. Pretty words, same old fears. Can you load what you show on the screen? Will the dream feel real when we drop it? Cause the clips look wild, yeah, the hype's insane. But can you carry that weight past the opening frame? I wanna see you deliver again. Dust on the disc, backlog tall, big box humming, barely used at all. I want that town, that winding road, not just smoke around a glowing logo. Can you load what you show on the screen? Will the dream feel real when we drop it? Cause the clips look wild, yeah, the hype's insane. But can you carry that weight past the opening frame? I wanna see you deliver again. Deliver again. I'm still here, tagging my hand. One more year, same demand. Don't just tease me with the perfect reel. Give me late night runs, give me something I feel. Can you load what you showed on the screen? Will the dream feel real when we drop in? If the world's hit hard and the stories land, I'll be right there, controlling, and I'm ready for you. Whoa, deliver again.
They held the flame. Sathya's voice, Matt booed his name. Greenberg whispers, Sarah schemes. Grand Filness ruling Xbox dreams. But silence now, the halls are cold. Gaming Gandalf spells grow old. Where are they now? When the end is near, bootleg Jazz and Dusty appear to shield the crown, to fight the shame. But it's a shadow of the old domain. The console wars, they raged for years. Dust and pixels, blood and cheers. But the fortress crumbled, cracks in stone. A dynasty left all alone. Legends fade, the light grows dim. Empty seats where kings have been. Where are they now? When the end is near, bootleg Jazz and Dusty appear to shield the crown, to fight the shame. But it's a shadow of the old domain.
Stop! Enough! Stop! Enough! Stop! Enough!
You keep scrolling receipts, pics of proof on your phone. Every text like a courtroom, every doubt like a stone. I've been living in blueprints, ghost boards on the floor. Built a future in secret, now you're kicking the door. I just enough.
Stop! Enough!
Just trust me, dude. I lied about the Xbox 'cause I built one they never approved. Stop. Enough. You want the specs? I'm showing you truth. I lied about the Xbox 'cause I made one they never released.
Stop! Enough! Stop! Enough!
For you. Put that tripe in my bedroom. Fans humming like rain. Surreal numbers and Sharpie. My name over their name. You keep calling me crazy, like I'm bending the frame. But I held power in my hands while they buried the game. I just enough. I said enough. Just trust me, dude. I lied about the Xbox 'cause I built one they never approved. Stop. Enough. You want the specs? I'm showing you truth. I lied about the Xbox 'cause I made one they never released.
Stop! Enough!
For you.
Stop! Enough!
What if I'm right and they're all late? What if this box could change our fate?
On their little goo goo
Would you
gaga.
still laugh in my face like that?
And their killer games
Or press
that are
that button and never
the little Animal
look
Crossing
back?
on their little goo goo gaga.
Stop! Enough!
Stop. Enough. Good enough. Just trust me, dude. I lied about the Xbox 'cause I built one they never approved. Stop. Enough. You want the specs? I'm showing you truth. I lied about the Xbox 'cause I made one they never released.
Plastic toy. On their little goo goo gaga. On their little goo goo gaga.
Stop! Enough!
And there we go, grinders. How you doing out there? You like the remix? That was the remix. That was the Grindhouse edit of the Gaming Grindhouse music. Yes, the VIPs. That is your glorious music that you get on your playlist. Shout out to everybody coming on in here. Hit that like button. We are going cooking tonight, man. We're cooking ham. That's what we're doing because it is a bloodbath out there. Another emergency podcast. Get them in here. The lights are on. The Grindhouse is open. Welcome to the Gaming Grindhouse episode 245. I believe that's the number that we are at. Shout out to everybody coming on in here. Let me make this down just a little bit. It's yelling in my ear. Yeah, it's one of those shows, Grinders. I got a strawberry margarita. Yep, I waited for the show to open it up. Let's open it up together because we're going to need it tonight. There it is. Yeah, it's margarita time. Oh, my God. I need a margarita. It's one of those days, man. And this is just, it's getting crazy. Like, I think they just know that the Grindhouse is going to open. And Xbox is like, give it everything. Let them know that we're screwed. Because Grinders, it's like they just pile on, right? About an hour before my show starts, they go crazy. Asha's like, send out the bad news. Asha, be quiet. Matt Booty's cheeks all puckered up right now, not talking. And shout out to Glassdoor Gaming hitting us off with the super chat of the evening. Number one, Glassdoor Gaming with the 2. He goes, funny how Matt Balls stopped debunking rumors. Yeah, he went real quiet real fast. He was doing ball drops every day. Oh, no, that's not true. He quiet real. They're all quiet, man. They are all quiet. And they're all quiet for the bad reasons because they know hell is coming. You see a cowboy on a pale horse. Hell is coming with them. Hell is coming with him. It's not revenge. It's a reckoning. That's what's going on, man. Asha's she's having a reckoning over there, man. It is, yo, well, we're going to talk about it. We got a couple of rundown things, my man. Xbox. That's Xbox there. We'll talk about it. Everybody roasting them. It's roasting season. PlayStation did have a Sony investors call, which we'll talk about. Dropping some news in there, but not too much news. Everybody crying about high prices on consoles, on PS6s, things that we've never seen before. And it's just like, just stop. Like, you know, we don't know anything about PS6, so stop whining about the price. Yes, it might be expensive. Yes, but let them sell it to us. Let's wait. Let's not take the eye off of the issue at hand. See, this is the problem that I have. As we welcome all the grinders coming on in here, hit that like button of 140 people, 100 people coming in here, hit that like button, share it out. We got a bunch of subscribers coming on here, and I'll do my shout out. But let me just say one thing to start us cooking, and you could comment in the chat about this one after you hit that like button. I am really just, there is a huge issue at hand with Xbox, all right? And I don't like the deflections. Don't look at Nintendo. Don't look at PlayStation. Don't even look at Steam. This Xbox situation is all due to them. And it's all due to the 6 years of the gaming grindhouse of saying Game Pass sucks. It is going to hurt your games. The quality is going to suck because you don't care about selling games anymore. Console sales matter. Exclusives matter. All the things. Don't buy ABK. Stop buying all the companies if you don't know what to do with them. Stop hoarding IP if you don't plan on doing anything with the IP. Just look at Rare. Put Conquer in a friggin' ET hole. Everything that we said, I'm sick of the deflection. I don't give a shit what Sony's doing. I don't give a shit what Nintendo's doing. Everybody be crying about expensive PS6s. Why don't we worry about how the hell Xbox has messed up in the last 5 to 7 years? And we've called every part of it at the Gaming Grindhouse. I give you flowers. That's the real point, is that everything we said up until today is true. Game Pass is not doing shit for them. Satya be subsidizing their ass. That's the problem. So let's not focus on the consoles, because no. The issue is Xbox happened to get a bad rap because guess what? They made bad decisions time after time after time. And now they're in the shit. And they themselves have brought this industry down. They themselves have taken themselves out of the competition. They have hurt the console industry. Microsoft and Xbox. They have hurt the console industry. Like I said, 3 dudes carrying a sofa. Sony got their part. Nintendo got their part. Xbox is like, pivot! I can't carry it anymore. I'm falling to my knees. You guys carry the sofa up the stairs. Pivot! Pivot! So, we will not be deflecting. I will talk about what's in the news, but we're going to roast the shit out of them. And roast the shit out of their influences. Because they're the clowns that told us we were wrong. But they're real quiet now. They're trying to delete tweets. They're trying to try to yell at the media. Oh, we're roasting them all. I'm sick of this shit. It's grindhouse roasting time. There's flames on this show for a reason. Because it's cooking season. And I'm going to roast them. So hit that like button, grinders. Get on in here. And here they come. Here they come. We have Silver Wolf. We have Major Claridge. We got Josh Ayers, Ron MC. We got Outside Gaming Night. We have Destin, not Dusty Bin. Shithead Dusty Bin. We got the Destin in the house. Let me fix my audio here. I just yelled at my thing. We got Linky725. Remember, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, please. Curse Kane. We have Josh Ayers, member of 39 months. OG Grinders. Let's go, Jez and Grinders. Hit that like button. Listen to Josh. Josh coming for you. Josh coming for you. Listen to Josh. Look at Josh is. He's coming for you. Taran in the house. What's good to you, sir? How you doing? Mistaken Ion. How you doing? Seawolf Swims. Zap Mondo. He said PlayStation got Blade first. Oh, Marvel Token. He's already talking about the first topic. Thank you, Seawolf. Great segue. Yeah, boy, in the house. We got Ifreen. We got Alba Gouchard. We have Big Dig Rock in the house. We have C Fresh. Asha is missing in action, dude. All of a sudden, her Twitter broken. What happened to her co-pilot? Twitter broken all of a sudden on Asha Nader. What did Asha have to say?
How about those exclusives?
Oh, man. We got Matt Ball drops. Silver Wolf with golden jewels. He's dropping the jewels and the coins in the chat. Thank you so much, Silver Wolf. I appreciate it. Chad Stud. We have Ron. We had Crooked Vulture. Polygon Man. How you doing? You like the rock and roll? Are you crazy? Was dancing. We had Luke's a Blade. Yes, those are the Gaming Grindhouse exclusives. How about those exclusives, Asha? How about those Grindhouse exclusives? That's right. Outside Gaming Night in the house. How you doing? Michael Meridian, Mad Joe, Chris Z in the house. Game Pass wasn't making the money, bringing in the players. Plus, it was killing sales of games. Jack the Knife. How you doing, man? Mr. Tennis in the house, and we are ready to roll. Shout out to the roll call. Grindhouse roll call. Curse Kane says, stop enough. Did you like that Stop Enough remix? Yep, there you go.
Stop. Enough.
All right, Huggy, get back to the wall. I know you don't like it. I know you don't like it. Finish that book. Finish that book, Huggy. Tell them how you used to develop an Xbox game, but that game didn't come out. They said, no, Huggeet's going to Game Pass. Huggeet was banking to get his game in Game Pass, but Huggeet said no. They said, no, we're not doing Game Pass deals with Huggeet anymore. Ifreen says, roast their ass. We're going to get them. What's up, Nightfire? How you doing? So, you know what? Why don't we start off by talking about some games, right?
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is coming out.
Bitches! Yes, that's right. Let's talk about some games in the house. So, out of the blue, on a Sunday, Marvel Token dropped the final roster. And what are we thinking about it, Grinders? Let's talk about it. First topic of the day. There you go. There's your final roster of Marvel Token coming out in September. Oh, no, August. I'm sorry. August is coming out. August 6th. We are ready. And there we are. We got the final. They called them the Samurai Outriders. We got them. Yeah. Oh, and I got a couple of jewels here. We got Mary Claire sent 100 sent 100 for 2 jewels. Thank you so much. Major Claridge in the house. Thank you so much. Sending those jewels. I like those jewels. Those jewels nice. They're nice. Oh, we got to update our VIPs, Grinders. We also have a VIP show coming this week. So if you don't get a VIP tonight, do gifted, pay $5, you'll get a VIP. We're going to do a special balcony show where we're going to do some giveaways. Oh, yes, Grinders, that is right. Giveaways for the only system that matters. So if you don't get a VIP, go get one because we're going to be doing the scoreboard on the next balcony show, and I'm going to be giving out prizes for the balcony as a thank you to the VIPs who support the channel. So you're going to get awards for the balcony show. So if you don't get a VIP, definitely be looking for one, but it's $5. Better quality than Game Pass. I'll tell you right now, we're growing. We're not Phil Spencer. We don't have a growing problem. We're growing. So here we go. Here is your Marvel Token Fighters. Now, what do you think about this? Oh, man, Octagon, I got the receipts, CVS receipts. We got CVS receipts. I'm calling them in. The receipts go to the doors. I've been bookmarking like crazy. Oh, there we go. Who's this? Ozanite just sent 10 jewels. He sent the Matt Balls. I'm going to call the balls the jewels. He just sent me 5 Matt Ball jewels. There we go. The balls. He gave me some balls. There we go. Matt Ball jewels. There we go. Glassdoor Game with the 2.
You're
He
my
says,
number 1 customer.
Here it comes in. Don't forget number 1 customer, Glassdoor Game. And he says, Tim Dog hit a level 10 glaze. He is gone. Yeah, he's gone. I had to bookmark him. I had to bookmark Tim for an ultimate glaze. He's lost. I don't even know if he knows how to get on the show anymore. He lost his way. He don't have any eyes. He's like, we don't need eyes where we're going. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Tim Dog's off the deep end. He is done. The studios are he don't even know. Please. I got a whole dissertation on him. I don't know how to help. I don't know what to say to him. He like, Tim, the world's melting down about you. He's like, but this will be a good thing. I'm like, oh my God, please. Level 10 glaze. He's like, he's like, where we're going, we don't need any eyeballs. Like, Tim, why'd you rip out your eyeballs? He's like, where we're going, we don't need eyes. I'm like, oh shit, Asha.
How about those exclusives?
Oh, dude. Tim Dog's eyes have rolled back so far he's seeing his asshole every day. Oh, pause. Hit that. Phil. Oh, shit.
I mean, I don't
Phil know what to say. But anyway, back to Token. We're getting ahead of ourselves, grinders. Don John says pause. Yeah, major pause. Let's pause on this. Marvel Token. Here they are. We have Storm, Magic, Wolverine, and Danger as the Unbreakable X-Men. I think they could have put some better X-Men in there. The Amazing Guardians. So they put Spider-Man with the Guardians with Star-Lord, Miss Marvel, Penny Parker. So we got 2 Spider-Man personnel there. We got the Avengers here as well. We have Captain America, Iron Man, the Hulk. That's my guy. We're going to do that. And we also have Black Panther. And then for the evil villains, which I was hyped up, man. I'm glad they put Carnage in it. Carnage, Green Goblin, Magneto, and Doctor Doom. There we go. And then Samurai Outrise, which was announced yesterday. There we are. We have Ghost Rider. We got Blade. We got Blade before Blade game for Xbox. Oh, goodness. Deadpool and Loki. So they kind of went a little random there with the Samurai Outrise. I was thinking maybe they'll throw Punisher in there with Ghost Rider, but Blade and Deadpool definitely, and having Loki throwing in another villain in there with Loki, I think that's pretty damn cool. Hey man, it looks like a kick-ass roster. It's really good. There's some unique combos in there. I like the whole teams of 4 that they're doing, and hey, sky's the limit of what they're gonna put in this game. And I can tell you just from the game when we played the beta, it was awesome. You know, the interaction and also the way you build up your team in the game. So if those that don't know, you start with 1 character and then you select your 4 characters. But what happens is that through scene transitions or if you lose, you gain more characters. So you'll be able to swap out characters as you're fighting, but you share one bar of energy. So yeah, it's really cool. The action's great. Once you learn how to block, because people could just knock you in a corner and just rock you. But you once learn how to block and do some of those block things, it opens it up. And the transitions, I like how they tie in the transitions into gaining characters. So if you knock them into another part of the level, you'll actually get a character to get, so you can start doing combos and stuff. But yeah, it's going to be awesome. And it is going to be, I think a lot of people have been focusing so much on GTA, Wolverine, the big games coming out there. And I think that this game is going to really just take the world by storm because it is an awesome fighting game on here. And I really think that this is going to be something that'll be really special when it comes out. Because I don't think a lot of people are focusing on Marvel Token. You know what I mean? I think they're like, oh, yeah, the fighting game. No, but I really think that this has a potential because we haven't seen a fighting Marvel game not from Marvel vs. Capcom. We haven't seen one at all. What happened? Oh! Holy shit! Jesus! Oh! AK do sensible with a 50 bomb!
Thank you for the VIP membership.
He goes, shit happens. Oh! Yo! He got you a community game night. Oh, that balcony is shaking. Oh, I'm going for 2 balconies. We're going for 2 shows. We got one already.
Thank you for the VIP membership.
Oh, Ron M with another one. Train. Ride that choo-choo. I got you there. He's going for a second community game night. I'll make the whole freaking song play.
Gaming.
Yo, thank you, man. He just made sure everybody coming to that balcony show. Oh, baby, there we go. Thank you so much, AK, and thank you, Ron M. Mary Claire just sent some Matt Ball jewels to the chat right there. Thank you. Thank you. And then we also had a $5 coming from Ivano. Ivan with the 5. He goes, hey, Jez, did you see the lawsuit again? The 3 big RAM companies. Yeah, I did. It says we're locked in, man. The RAM is in trouble. Dude, they didn't know. Somebody didn't know what's going on. Yo, So grinders, we'll keep a scoreboard here. You got yourself a community game night, and we are rocking the balcony. So you got one. The super chat. You have another one. We are at 4 for the other one, where we will have a retro community game night, where we'll open up the Discord for that one. And you got another community game night. So we got 2 community game nights. We got one locked in, and we're working on the other one. And we could get, you got me 3 community game nights by the end of this show, the way things are going. Hit that like button, and we are ready to go and cooking. Keep that train going. Glassdoor Gaming, he's opened up all the doors. He says, token's going to be what you said Sony should do with live service. Don't force anything. Let it happen naturally, just like Rivals. Glassdoor, there you go. Yeah, exactly. They're not forcing it. They're not forcing it. They're just kind of, hey, here they are. It was like on a Sunday that they released the Samurai Outriders. It was like, yeah, it was just yesterday. I was like, whoa, what is this? So you know what I mean? I was like, whoa, what is this? And they just released it. They just letting it go out there, and that's right. That's how live service works. You just put it out there. That's how Helldivers 2 work. Just put it out there and let the world discover it. And if they discover it, then the word of mouth, the tournaments, the gameplay, the special videos, how to master Wolverine, how to master Deadpool, how to master a team, people start creating it, and they discovered it. That's exactly what they do. That's how live service works. That's how live service works, dude. You just let it go. You put out a great game, and you just let the community discover it. You don't come out there saying, from the makers of Titanfall, and this is the best shooter you've ever played. No. High guard. No, you don't do that. You just put it out there and just let everybody discover it. And that's what they're doing. And this is Marvel. So just like Marvel Rivals, exactly. Marvel Rivals got out there, it had the IP, and they just let it cook. And it was a great, and it keeps going. And it found its way. Marvel Rivals, it found its niche. Like, yeah, my son plays that over Fortnite. It took him away from Fortnite. And he got into Marvel Rivals. Now he jumped back into Fortnite with the sprites and stuff, with that whole game mode that's going on with the sprites. I don't know what the hell's going on with those. But Marvel Rivals, exactly. But thank you so much, Glassdoor Gaming. Somebody help out. Hood Geek is helping out Glassdoor Gaming here with the 2. He goes, just to support my guy. Hey, Hood Geek, shout out to you, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. There. Nightfire says he's putting Token as multiplayer game of the year. And then Don Sean with a GG Jez, 20 jewels, Matt Balls. The Matt Ball jewels. Drop those jewels for Matt Balls. We got him right there. Thank you so much, GG Jez. That's awesome. I like that. I didn't know what the GG Jez stickers on that one. But yeah, so I'm excited for this. Everybody's excited in this house for that. So we're ready to rock this game. I'm going to rock with Hulk and Carnage. That's what I want to do for my first team. I'm big Hulk, Carnage, Spider-Man. I'm going to mix them all up. I'm not even going to play like in the same group. I'm going to do Hulk, Carnage, Spider-Man, my favorite ones, and Wolverine. Oh, that team. Dude, that's the crossovers. Like the crossovers potential of choosing characters. Like Black Panther, Blade, Deadpool, Ghost Rider and Blade, or Loki. They don't have Thor in here, so I'm thinking Thor will probably in the next pack. They'll probably have the Asgard pack. I think Asgard has to have a thing. And I love the themes, what they're doing. And thank you for the sub. Thank you. Who hit the sub button? Somebody hit the sub. Somebody. Nathan, new subscriber. Shout out to Nathan. Hit that subscribe button, man. We're going to 3,300. We're going to hit 3,300 grinders. Let's go to 3,300. We're going to be up there. We're about 50 away. But yeah, I think the combinations, or Danger and Penny Parker, or Storm and Storm, Green Goblin, Doctor Doom, like the crossover teams I'm interested in too. And I love how the way they're doing the releases, because it's not just random characters. Like basically they're trying to put them together in a theme. So the next one will be really cool because they'll put a theme. And I think the Guardians, like the Asgards, will probably be like, and Loki won't be in there, but there'll be probably like Thor in there, maybe Hela, in there, something like that. Odin, I don't know, but what I would love, and I know they're not gonna do, but it will be really awesome. Hit this, grinders. I know you can hit that like button when you hear this. It will be really cool if PlayStation starts throwing in some of their own IP as like a pack. Oh, shh, don't tell them. Scream from the rooftops. That's what I want. Just do a pack of just the PlayStation Elite. You know what I mean? And it'll be like Kratos. You know, like it would be so cool if they threw in just like special guest characters from their franchises. Please let it happen. I know it's Marvel, but come on, PlayStation, please. It will be so awesome. Just give us like a you know, maybe like a 3 characters and do the gods pack and then have Kratos in it. Oh please, you know, the Asgods or the Asgods, the Norse gods, and then have or Faye, you know, or Faye in there, or God of War. But if they start trickling in their IP, yo, please, just a couple of them, Nathan Drake, maybe you know, he's not a superhero, but we could do Kratos. That would be awesome. But that's all right. We got Blade in the fighting game before Arcane. There you go. You're playing Blade on PlayStation. There you go. Phil Spencer, tell him about it.
Gaming.
There you go. One company's delivering the games. The other one is jerking around with balls and booty. Oh, man. What, Phil? Yeah.
I mean, I
exactly.
Like, I'd have to go back.
Yeah, balls and booty jerking around with those. Yes. Just give us some. Just give us some. That's all I'm saying. If they could trickle in a couple there. Astrobot. Come on. Yeah, I think they could. Yeah, Astrobot would be awesome. Like Astrobot, I think Kratos would be awesome in a God pack. Like you have Thor, Hela, Kratos, Faye in the Gods pack. Hey man, just throwing it out there. If it happens, I will go crazy. But I'm crazy. I'm happy with what they got right here. And hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think of the final roster? I think it's pretty damn strong. They don't have a lot of there's not a lot of kind of like, ugh. This is an all-star studded layout right here. That's right, Octagon.
How about those exclusives?
Yeah, and also, yeah, and we got all those enemies too in Spider-Man, Wolverine, and tie it into the game, and those character outfits too look really lit. Ratchet, yeah, I'm telling you, man, they can throw them in there, just a little bit, throw them in there. Just throw them in there. That would be cool. But yes. So let's get to our next topic because we got time. We're cooking, man. The fires, Glassdoor and friends and Michael, everybody dropping, make sure that balcony rocking. But let's get into that some of that investors call here. So Sony had a small meeting on June 5th where Nishino and Herman Holtz and Azar and friends and family got together and they had a message. So they said the CEO, and again, it's like 8 pages, but some questions we'll go over. So the message is like for the fiscal year. So everybody's been down. You know, everybody's been down on the sales. Like obviously, since the PlayStation 5 increased in price, sales have been down. But it also it's the summer, and you know their sales are never summer games and just console sales in the summertime. July, August, kids are out of school. Everybody's, summer vacations. It's not the holidays. So, the consoles are not doing too well. They're not at the highest they are. Plus, PlayStation managed to increase the price right before spring, right at spring. And now, they've seen one of the lowest that they've seen in a while. Xbox has seen the lowest has ever been in the entire history of Xbox. They made history 25 years. What a way to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Xbox by having the lowest month of console sales you have ever had in your entire existence of Xbox in 25 years. What an accomplishment. Who would have thunk it 25 years later that Xbox would have the lowest sales of an Xbox ever at the 25th anniversary, especially after they released Forza Horizon 5. And on top of that, they had the Asha Glaze Fest Fan Fest.
How about those exclusives?
And we also had Bootleg Jez telling him he got DMs. See people sliding in Bootleg Jez's DMs telling him that they bought an Xbox because Asha was there and because of how about them exclusives. Yep, nothing helped. They still had the lowest month of Xbox consoles ever in 25 years. And that's without the price increase. They just had a new price increase that we talked about on Saturday, an emergency broadcast. That's happening. So, anyway, back down to the things. Install base is over 93 million PlayStation 5s, highly engaged user base of 125 million MAUs, monthly active users, and diverse title game portfolio consisting of first and third-party content, delivering stable revenue, blah, 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 a bunch of PR. Oh, here's the thing. Marathon and Bungie. Yay. PlayStation's black eye. While we faced some challenges during fiscal year 2025, we have taken the decisive actions to improve profitability, including recognizing the impairment of intangibles and other assets at Bungie, and decided to focus on the studio's development resources on Marathon. We're confident in the strength of our upcoming first-party titles and ongoing game portfolio, which help differentiate the PlayStation experience.
You're my #1 customer.
Grinders are cooking. What are they saying, Grinders? We have Ivan with the 5. He goes, I think the RAM shortage market needs a new manufacturer to lower prices. I hope people get started up and stuff like that.
You're my #1
There
customer.
needs to be competition. There needs to be competition, Ivan. There needs to be competition. But I don't know, man. I do not know what they're doing. I don't know. That's right, Outside Gaming Night. Boys and balls and booty. That's who runs Xbox right now. Balls and booty. So I don't know what's going down. But PlayStation got a punch in the black eye with Bungie, and they're gonna see it through. If I was PlayStation, I would just say, hey, dude, you are going to be making Destiny 3. But we will see. And manufacturer will come from China. That's right. Operation will focus how we have more discipline and how we manage the business. We're proactively managing our supply chain dynamics and cost structure changes. We're implementing data-driven AI programs, operational focus to leverage our multifaceted business model. We're going to invest in the future of the PlayStation experience, as they should. This includes our next generation of the platform and related content. Here we go. Here's some mention of the PS6. In developing the next generation platform, we aim to anticipate changes in how players play and their evolving needs, while making the PlayStation ecosystem more accessible and approachable to a broader range of players. Well, what does that mean? What does that mean? In developing the next generation platform, we aim to anticipate changes on how players play and their evolving needs. I guess that means on the go, right? While making the PlayStation ecosystem more accessible and approachable to a broader range of players. Now, we know that they're pulling away from the PC stuff. Could that mean their live service games? Or that could mean the PlayStation ecosystem being available in a handheld. So are they talking about the handheld project, the Canis, or whatever it is? Because people play on the go. They want to take their games with them. They've seen that with the Portal data. The PlayStation Portal was an eye-opening experience for them because they realized there is a need for people to take their games away from the TV. Yes, they come home, they play it on the TV, but there's the need to play outside of the TV. And with the competition of phones and computers outside of the living room, they want to be sure that they are giving people the ability to play their games, to buy their games, do things away from the console. Yes, you could do it with the app, but it's more engaging if you had a mobile store. A mobile system and handheld. The Portal is that. So I think that is definitely something of how players play and evolving their needs and making their ecosystem more accessible. And the thing is people, I think prior to the Herman Holtz pullout game, about the games going to PC, I think a lot of people would assume that's a PlayStation store on PC. But it doesn't seem so. It could be for their live services if they're still going to have live services. I don't know. But I don't think they're going to have as much to open up a store. So it's definitely, I think, along the lines of what we heard about the rumors in a handheld. That's what I'm thinking. We also see AI as an important foundation. Yeah, that AI bullshit. Skip that shit. Global player base, deep library of IP, and integrated ecosystem. AI is exciting long term. Yeah. We're incredibly excited about the opportunity in the coming years and look forward to discussing. So let's see what they say. Question. PS5 console enters the latest stage. What will be key drivers of growth? It can fluctuate, but we have continuous increase of MAUs. We're not focused on MAU growth as a sole KPI. Uh-oh, Phil.
I mean, I don't know.
But
Like,
MAU was what it's about. It wasn't about console sales. What happened? Smash just sent me 200 joules. Thank you. Flow state. He said flow state. He said we're gonna flow that. Thank you so much, Smash. Thank you so much. We're focusing on achieving profitable growth, customer lifetime value. But every new user is profitable. We want to make sure our customer lifetime value. Now that's something you don't see every day. Game Richard Ball said the Vita was a flop. Bring it on. Hey, man, let them try it again. I know. Well, who knows? We'll see what they're going to do. By balancing growth in these areas, we get aim for profitable growth. We do not plan to provide big numbers on MAU in the next coming years. Long term, there's room to grow in the PlayStation ecosystem. This is why we're investing in our future. Do you expect to drive growth in ARPU, average revenue per user? That's where they try to get more money from us. The focus, profitability, not chasing MAU at all costs. There are multiple ways. Yeah, you'd see why the shift of monthly active users, because now they are not putting their games on PC where they could get all those monthly active users and that growth, right? So just making MAU their deciding factor, they're only they have a 93 million install base. So their monthly active users is not going to be growing astronomical because they're not putting it on PC. So MAU is not going to grow at all costs. Like we are shifting away from monthly active users because we're realizing that it really wasn't profitable focusing on monthly active users. And I think Phil Spencer learned about that, right? We put this on 1 billion devices and the game don't sell for shit. Exactly, Mad Joe. MAU means nothing if people are not paying. See the words profitability? Monthly active users is not profitability. You know what I mean? People not paying. Especially if they're doing free-to-play games. Not just going to do this free-to-play. Yep, you're a monthly active user, but guess what? You ain't paying. You're not buying anything. That's why I like this new customer lifetime value. That means investment. That means people buying games, building a library, playing their library, sharing their library. It's not about just how many people come through the door. It's about how many people are staying. And that's where both these companies are realizing the chase for just random ass growth with random ass people that don't buy your shit is not profitable. It's not good for business. It's good to talk about growth, but that growth has to yield money. And I think Xbox realized, we've been chasing the golden goose, and that golden goose never existed. Microsoft been chasing the end of the rainbow, thinking that there's a pot of gold. I mean, get that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow and realizing that there is no end to the rainbow. They're just running in circles. So this whole MAU talk, I'm glad that it's not the be-all and end-all. It shouldn't be. Because a monthly active user is not a paying customer. That's just somebody who walked through the revolving door. And I think they realized, dude, just by throwing this on 1 billion PCs didn't yield the profit that we thought. Because 1 billion users don't give a shit about our games, and they care about putting thongs on friggin' World of Warcraft characters. They don't give a shit about God of War. So why give them God of War if they're not going to buy God of War and still put thongs on World of Warcraft characters? And play Counter-Strike that's goddamn 50 years old. And say, look at those frames, look at those frames. They don't give a shit about God of War. They don't care about Kratos. They don't care about Spider-Man. So don't give it to them. Doesn't matter how many gamers there are. They're not gamers in your they're not your customers. Like I said, I made 5 billion hamburgers. And I'm going to bring it to 5 billion customers. This is going to be huge. And then you go there and you realize that 5 billion customers, about 4 billion of them are vegans. What are you going to do with those 5 billion hamburgers you made? It's like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. We got 5 billion people here, but only 1 billion are going to eat them because the other ones are vegans. Yeah, because they don't care about your meat. Pause. Phil. Don't care about your meat. And they realize it. The PC customer is not the PlayStation customer. There is some crossover, but it's not enough. And the juice ain't worth the squeeze.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
Jerry.
So I say, keep your shit. And look at this. Roberto Max just dropped me a happy poop. Why is that thing not doing this? 10 joules. Thank you. Happy poops in the chat. Give me that golden Xbox. That's Xbox Gold right there. Oh, man, reverb. But good. MAUs don't equal money. Guess who told you that? If you listen to the freaking show, like the 225 people in here, ex Sony, FAO. You knew, you learned. You learned. Good job. I'm glad you learned. Grinders, all the new VIPs. Put me that FAFO. Sony learning. Could have listened to me and saved the bunny.
Hickoriness, better watch out when you fly too close to the sun. Just ask Phil, he got permanent tan lines on his ass.
There you go, Sony FAFO. Learn your lesson. Learn your lesson. MAUs don't equal money. Now, could you update us on your current thinking regarding hardware and preferability? We regard hardware as the base for providing and offering products such as the Portal. We aim to provide experiences tailored for play styles. As for pricing, it's not realistic for us to absorb all the component costs, and we have already implemented some price increases outside Japan. At the present, however, sales are proceeding as planned, and we do not believe this has led to a decline in customer demand. As a principle, we do not intend to sell hardware at a significant loss. At the same time, we're carefully monitoring the market and continuing evaluating approach. We believe it's important for us to make every effort and decision. You can see that they're trying to balance what they're going to lose, and if those prices still go up at the end of the year, eventually they're going to have to break and increase the prices. But they're trying as best they want, and they say it does not decline in customer demand. So, could the price go up on PlayStation? Yeah, I think so. The price could go up. I believe so. But they are still in the business of trying to sell consoles. And like I said on Saturday's show, PlayStation has 93 or so million consoles to sit on and to sell content to. So it's not like they're fighting to grow. Xbox, on the other hand, like I said on Saturday's show, has spent 5-7 years telling you don't buy an Xbox, no console required. And now they're at a position going, well, we can't increase it. We're never going to crawl back into any kind of console space or move consoles. We're losing so much money because we took our eye off the console. We told people not to buy it. Their phone is an Xbox, we told them. Well, guess what? Nobody buying your console, and nobody's still going to buy it. So you could just keep increasing. They're pricing themselves out of business right now. That's what Xbox is doing. Sony trying to have some balance. But again, Sony does have some cushion in the sense that they do have 93 million customers out there on PlayStation. So it's not that they're like at 30 million, we're not growing. Dude, they sold like banshees. They sold crazy. Shout out to Monte White, sent a gift of an elixir with health. Thank you. A power potion. He says, I got the power. That's what he's saying. Thank you, Monte White. Shout out to you with the power potion. You got the power.
Juicy, juicy,
Power!
glad, glaze, double glazed blackberries on top of Janky Jones. Pancake, shake my head, Xbox marketing.
The power play. Exactly. 97 million. Thank you so much, Kingman. Yeah. We have 125 million MAUs since 2026. Where do you see Sony in 10 years? We'll try to remain a hardware gatekeeping reliant on console economics and profit from software or transition to an IP-led content platform. Let's see what PlayStation says. Our proprietary device lies in the experience, not the hardware itself. As a dedicated gaming device, it provides seamless, immediate access to content unlike general purpose devices, which involve multiple layers before gameplay. We aim to expand reach across diverse playstyles and environments while maintaining confidence in first-party software. At the same time, we value our ecosystem is driven by third-party publishers who benefit from our large install base, strong community engagement, and monetization tools. This support to shift towards a true digital platform business. While opportunities exist beyond console, mobile, and PC, we aim to proceed carefully, ensuring we're not constrained by our own hardware ecosystem. Overall, we see expansion potential over the next 5 years. So there you go. They got to proceed carefully. Will they continue on PC? I don't know. But right now, they're banking on the device. They just told you, they just said right here why a console needs to exist. But they're still leaving the door open. They're still leaving the door open. And I don't know what a potential expansion means. Expansion what? You're going to revisit PC and mobile? Are you going to put a mobile store? You could buy your games from your phone. I don't know. This is all corporate bullshit. But here you go. IP is a crucial point of differentiation from our first-party content. It's part of the... Oh, look at this. They brought back... Oh, look at this. Oh. Look at this. They brought back Jim Ryan's statement, the virtuous cycle. Oh, man, Jim Ryan. Oh, shit. They brought back the virtuous cycle. Where is he? Do I have him? Jim, put that pudding away. Old school. Jim Ryan.
Looking out the window, seeing the trees sway.
There he is.
He sits back and thinks about the day.
Jim Gordon Ramsay Ryan.
As the pudding trebles in his hand, he see the pitchforks in PlayStation land. Jim Gordon Ramsay Ryan excited for bingo night. See the blame for his gaming as a service flight. I wasn't me, he said, as Shuhei approved Concord, but they still roast this old man ass at every accord. Herman needs to roll out 3 buttons undone and bring PlayStation the quality games and fun. Let's see what they are going play.
Oh, man, Jim Gordon Ramsay
After
Ryan.
all this service crap goes away.
Get him, Jim Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, Jim with chocolate pudding and bingo night. GTFO as PlayStation FAFO right.
Get him, Jim Gordon Ramsay. There he is, a young Jim Ryan. Hit him, Jim.
Gordon Ramsay Ryan excited for bingo.
Virtuous cycle.
See the blame for his gaming as a service.
Get him, Jim.
I wasn't me, he said, a Shuhei approved Concord, but they still roast this old man ass at every accord. Herman needs to roll out 3 buttons undone and bring PlayStation the quality games.
Get him, Jim.
And fun. Let's see what they are going play. After all this service crap goes away. Oh, Jim with chocolate pudding and bingo night. GTFO as PlayStation FA4 right.
Woo! Yes, I did partner with Enrique Iglesias for that one, Grinders. That is a Grindhouse exclusive. Jim Gordon Ramsay putting away. There's a young, brazen Jim Gordon Ramsay giving Phil Ness the headlock. But yes, that was a collaboration with Enrique Iglesias here at the Gaming Grindhouse. I told you we're growing, and the collaborations continue here at the Gaming Grindhouse. Hit that like button, Grinders. Yes, that was the Jim Gordon Ramsay song, and what triggered it was The virtuous cycle is that PlayStation experience. Those were Jim Gordon Ramsay's words. The virtuous cycle. There you go. Jim Gordon Ramsay lives on with pudding in hand. Double J. Yes. Hey, only here, grinders. Let's say only here. If you're new, that's the kind of stuff you get only here in this show. Nobody else on YouTube. I searched YouTube. Nobody else does this. This is the Gaming Grindhouse exclusives. Nobody has this kind of fun. Hit that like button. That's why we're growing. Oh, it's not like Phil. Phil. Give him those hymns. Oh, man. Phil.
The next Xbox hardware release.
Double J. Give him the headlock. Oh, man. Woo. Going forward, do you plan on partnerships and collaboration? Damn, that was an awesome song. The Jim Gordon Ramsay. It's raw. Jim. He told them about the Call of Duty deal. Jim Ryan told him. He's like, dude, it's raw. Jim Gordon Ramsay went in there. He went in there just like Ann Coop did. And Jim Gordon Ramsay told him. He's like, I don't think you should buy them.
Where's the lamb sauce? It's not even pink. This raw.
And Coop has delivered
Dog, yeah, man, Coop.
salmon.
Yo, Jim Gordon Ramsay went in there and said, this is a raw deal. It's raw, you donut. PlayStation platforms principle to ensure a fair and equal access for blah, blah, blah. New content emerging. Oh, I don't want to hear this AI shit. New. Can you bring back PlayStation platform users who migrated to gaming PCs during COVID? In aiming for profit growth, there are limitations of what can be done in the short term. Do you see the potential for more significant changes with the next generation platform? Let's see what they say here. PlayStation has long been strongly associated with the idea of playing in the living room. However, in recent years, more users globally have been using personal monitors. Oh, they're going to sell their personal monitor now. In response, we're selling peripherals such as monitors and speakers to break away from the fixed perception that PlayStation equals living room. Next generation platform, rather than simply serving as an alternative to PCs, we aim to deliver value that is unique to PlayStation. This does not only include technological advancements, but expansion of usage styles, enabling a seamless experience that can be enjoyed naturally. Wait, Grind, we got to break this down. We got to do a Grindhouse breakdown here. What are they talking about? I'm going to give you my initial impression of what I think happened here, right here. Please, in the chat, Grinders, as you're coming in here, hit that like button. PlayStation equals, this next sentence, for the next generation platform, rather than just serving as an alternative to PC, we aim to deliver value that's unique to PlayStation. This includes not only technological advancements, but also an expansion of usage styles, enabling seamless experience that is enjoyed beyond the living room. It's a combo device, dude. It is, the damage is done, Elvin Funk. But they are doing a 1-2. Now, how this handheld will be integrated with the PlayStation, listen. What I think. That's right, Silverwood. That they said we don't need PC. What I think, dude, if this is the thing that I've been saying it should happen, basically a PlayStation Switch in a combo device where your PlayStation console sits at home and is fully powered with the most powerful graphics processes in it. But you could pull off a handheld that docks to it, and then you could play the game in low-powered state on your handheld, which has the hard drive. So, like, think about if your handheld has a hard drive, right? Like a DualSense has a hard drive. So think about a Portal, right? That Portal has a terabyte in it. Who knows? Forget about tariffs and all this other shit. This is just design. The Portal has your hard drive and your games on it. If you take that Portal that has a hard drive on it and you dock it into the PlayStation 6, it then turns into a PlayStation 6 on your TV. But then you take that off, and your games come with you on the hard drive, and you play in a low-powered state on the handheld. I don't know. Or it's just two devices. But when they say next-generation platform, they could be talking about a PlayStation 6 and a handheld. It's interesting because they did this something like this with when they were doing the Vita. Remember, the Vita like had the remote play, and you could use the Vita as a controller for your PlayStation, things like that. It's going to be interesting, but it sounds like they're really leaning into this leaving the living room type thing. And it would make sense. Like, you could take that handheld and plug it into that computer monitor. You could take that handheld and plug it into a TV somewhere else. So basically, you take your PlayStation with you, like a portal to plug into a TV. So I don't know. The PSP had remote play as well, yeah. So it's very interesting that they keep talking about this. In relation to the portal, will cloud gaming be the next generation? How do you view the potential of cloud? Let's see. With regard to cloud, our priority since the launch of 2013 has been to ensure high-quality user experience and predicated on a controller, gameplay, large screen. Because it's difficult to provide high-quality experience through smartphone touch controls, PC, keyboard, mouse, or cloud strategy is not rapidly expanding to phones and PCs. Hey, Phil. Hey, Phil. I told you, Phil.
I don't know.
Nobody wants to play Gears of War on a cell phone. Nobody wants to play Gears with touchscreen. And Sony's seen that too. They're saying you cannot deliver high-quality experiences with touch controls or PC keyboard and mouse. So the cloud is not growing on those places. That was Microsoft's bet for the last decade. Was like, oh, we could just put our games on cloud on a Meta Quest and people will play it there. Like, no, they're not. Well, we could just put Gears on a phone, on an iPad, and they will play it there. No, they will not. We could just put cloud on a TV and people will play it there. No, they will not. You can't just convert people with the worst quality experience. It's not working. That's why they made a dedicated streaming device, which Microsoft never did. Microsoft tried to piggyback their streaming on everybody else's device because they were too lazy to make their own. And still to this day, they did not want to invest in special hardware. They had what? What did they have? Their cloud device was the friggin' what was it? Oh man, what was it? Grinders. What was the Xbox though? Oh, the Logitech G Cloud. Oh shit. Oh, the G Spot Cloud. Remember that thing? Oh man, hit that like button. Oh man, that was the Gaming Grindhouse exclusive interview. Oh man. Hold on, wait a second. The G Cloud. Oh man, with a Gaming Grindhouse exclusive interview. Grinders, you remember the G Cloud? Oh, well, if you don't remember and you're new here, let's go to the Grindhouse exclusive interview of the G Cloud. Here it is. I was at PAX East. Grinders, there I am.
The chat there.
This
Tell
is
me
my
how the mic's
exclusive interview. Where is it? Where is it? I'm playing with. What am I playing with? Wait a minute, man.
Let's see what's going on here.
Oh, here it is.
What's going on over here?
This is
War cards.
Listen, this was an exclusive interview for the Gaming Grindhouse. You want to talk about this? Is why they need to send me to FanFest. There it is, because I asked the hard questions. Grinders, here it is. Hit that like button. We're going back in time for the Grinders. What the hell's going on here? Get this out of here. This is an exclusive interview. The G Cloud. Again, Microsoft did not create a cloud device. But here's the exclusive interview of I went to G Cloud's headquarters at PAX East and interviewed their staff. I asked the hard questions. Watch this. This is why they got sent me to FanFest.
I tell you the God honest truth on a lot of things. I'm going to do a 180 here, try to be subtle, all right?
Wait, hold on. We got to set up the tone. Very bad quality here.
They got a top-down thing going on there.
All right, here we go. Watch this.
Haven't seen some real good cosplay yet. I don't know what's going on. It is a Friday.
There's the GCLOUD booth.
The big one, the big guns come out on tomorrow.
Watch this exclusive Grindhouse interview.
What's up, Lan?
Some of you were in the chat at the time. Oh, here it is, GCLOUD guy. There he is on the left.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
See, you know, when you come to the gaming grindhouse, I tell you the God honest truth on a lot of things. I'm gonna do a 180 here, try to be subtle, all right? But this guy's standing here with our wonderful GCLOUD. You know the thing that Phil brought over to our good friend Kojima? Let's look at the line for the GCLOUD device. You ready, grinders? I'm gonna be a little subtle here.
A little subtle.
Here's the line for GCLOUD. How you doing, man? That's a GCLOUD? Oh, it's all. How's it working, this thing?
So this is the trailer. In the trailer, we just have like more, a better internet connection, like our own.
Oh,
like,
got you. You got your own. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so like we can like show off the capabilities.
Yeah, because that thing's all the cloud.
Really nice, yeah.
Gotcha. Where's the line?
There is no line. You can just walk anywhere. If you want, you can even demo the.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah. So if you want.
Oh, okay.
It runs on Android operating system, so you can get like Android apps, Google Chrome, YouTube, Netflix. Android's very customizable, so you can do a lot with it. But for the most part, it's for streaming, like stuff from Xbox, Gamepass's new Xbox Cloud gaming, or Steam Link and NVIDIA GeForce. It's really nice. It's
that's cool.
Like a Steam Deck Switch competitor.
Gotcha. Sounds good. Thank you very much for that. Look, they're in the hammock. Oh, grinders, who brings you this good stuff? Who brings you this stuff, man?
In the line.
Hey, I interviewed him, man. I asked where the line was. I didn't know if there was a line. And I think my ass is gonna sit there on these hammocks. Rooftop party hammock.
Rooftop party hammock.
Hey, I'm media, bitch. Oh, guys, look at the line. The demand for the GCLOUD is
Look at this
insane.
shit ass thing. They got people in pods. A weird ass shit.
Hey, man. I got his message out there. But I told you. I tell you this all the time, guys. Where's the line? Where's the demand for the cloud? Look, I got the mask on because I want to sit in one of these. I want to be cool. Phil, is this what the cloud people do? We sit in these little hammocks? Troll in real life. Damn,
there you go, grinders. There you go. Exclusive interview. Exclusive gaming grindhouse interview. Man, Joe, I was at PAX East and interviewed the GCLOUD guy. That's what I did. And I showed the demand. Listen, when was that? That was 3 years ago. Holy shit, 3 years ago we wear masks. Oh shit, 3 years ago, grinders. An exclusive interview. A trolling in real life. There we go. Nobody wants the cloud. Thank you. PlayStation says move on. Next question. Phil thought people swinging around in hammocks. The Logitech GCLOUD. He gifted that thing to Kojima. He gave that piece of shit to Kojima. Oh, here we go. What's this? Changes to the gaming experience in the next-gen platform. Overall revenue structure is not expected to change. Backward compatibility and digitalization expand the reach of content. One notable example is the new PS5 title releases. They can revisit and play the PS4 titles. Next generation profitability. How can they even answer this question? We don't even know where the hell hardware and devices and all that expense is going to go. Like, how can they say that? See, as we transition, we expect PS5 and PS4 users to generate solid monetization. See, a strong profitability base. See, that's what Xbox don't have. Sony could rest on the PS5, even the PS4. Dude, Alvin Funk, I don't know what they did. Alvin Funk, Logitech, GCLOUD gift for Kojima. Yo, they give it to him. Well, listen. Where is it? Phil said, "Don't let this shit. Don't throw it out on the way out of the store." What is it? Phil Spencer. You don't believe? Yeah, I do. What the hell? Hold on. Where is it? Yeah. Oh. Wait, no, not that one. Where's the one that Phil gifted him? He gifted it to him. He gave him a gift. Thanks for meeting for me, and he sent him a GCLOUD. Yeah. Phil Spencer sent GCLOUD gift for Kojima. Yes, Phil Spencer sent Kojima a Logitech GCLOUD handheld gift. Oh, shit. Look at it. Look at this horse shit. Look at this horse shit. You tell me. Look at this, Phil Spencer. I've been using the GCLOUD for a month. Incredible device. Love the battery, the feel, the battery life. Took it to Europe and Tokyo Game Show with me. Had a great time playing it. Oh, shit, Phil. Oh, man, they gave it to Kojima. They gave him the friggin' GCLOUD. Oh, shit, Phil. Look, and look at this clown. Look at this circus. There's Paris sucking that ass. Enjoyed my hands-on time this past week. Easy to pick up and play using the Xbox app. Dude, even Paris was capping for this fucking GCLOUD. Holy shit. What are we doing here? Man, this guy's like a friggin' leech of Xbox PR. Yo, he's crawling up everybody's ass over there at Xbox, man. As soon as something comes out, he's like, no, yo, he's capping for that shit too. Oh, a great second device. Oh, shit, shows the the fuck out of here. Oh, my God, dude. I told you, CVS receipts. They don't end. They don't end, man. Even Paris was trying to get a free one back then. Flow State, thank you, Glassdog Gaming. Hit me with the Flow State. 200 fucking joules. Dude, this leech, they're still there. They're still there. Just get a Phil Spencer post and go down there, and there he is, sucking that ass. I'd love to see the next step being local streaming via the Series X and the Xbox app on PC. The GCLOUD is a great second device that shows the future of cloud gaming. Dude, Portal says, hold my beer. Damn. Oh, man. I wasn't even expecting this. Oh, no. Look at all these people. Oh, man. Look at Phil Spencer jerking around with the fucking GCLOUD. Oh, shit. Remember when they told us 4G and then 5G and then 6 your mother's G and everybody's G spots, everybody going to be G'ing? Man. I remember that horse shit. Remember they're talking about the cloud? And they're like, oh, yeah, the 5th G. And then when the GSs come and the S6Gs and the G spots and your mother's Gs and these Gs, we'll be streaming everything. Yo. Suck that ass. Yeah, they'll be streaming shit. Then everybody wants native gameplay. Oh, man. Oh, what is this? What is this? How's this on my feed? Yo, boomstick breaking down. Boom, boom, kaboom, boom, boom, boom. Oh, man. Yo, why are you just feeding me this shit? What happened? Dude tagged the whole entire fucking executive board. This guy, yo, boomstick, calm down, dude. What the hell's going on here? Yo, did you tag enough friggin' people? This dude tagged everybody and their mothers. Hey, Major Claridge with the 10 friggin' joules! Thank you for the 10 joules. GG, good gaming grindhouse. Dude, what the? Dude, yo, you even, listen. Booms, listen. Boom, I don't come out of the grindhouse to talk to you sometimes. But let me tell you something, Boom. Let me tell you something. Come here, a little closer. Let me tell you something. If you're trying to save State of Decay 3 and you're tagging everybody and their mother, please make sure that you spell State of Decay 3 correctly when you're trying to save them from being closed down. Nobody going to be State of Decay 3 is going to be tagging that shit. If you got to save State of Decay 3, tag that shit right. I don't know what we're doing here. You're putting out a plea to save the game and you spell the fucking game wrong. What are we doing here? The hell's going on? You want to save them? They're going to be like, oh, yeah, we're going to shut that down. They don't even know what the fucking game is. They're calling it State of Decay. Oh, okay, well, Boomstick, you can't save them. You can't save them. You tag too many people. You tag too many people. Spell your shit right and you're going to tag them. You got to save the game. Do your job. Oh, the almighty Scar. Oh, spotting God with the GOAT trophy. A GOAT trophy in the house. Give me that GOAT. Where's Phil Spencer, the GOAT? He spelled Boomstick wrong too? Oh, shit. He tagged everybody. I don't know. I just turned this thing on. He's like, Asha, balls, booty. I understand that Xbox reset is necessary, but closing Undead Labs will be a massive mistake, in my opinion. Oh, thanks. In your opinion. Okay. From an optics point of optics, Asha hasn't tweeted and responded to anybody in 3 goddamn weeks after she said we're going to be ripping asses out. What do you think you're going to do? What do you think you're important? You think that they give a fuck what you say? Maybe they gave you 3 floors of catering over there, but that was just a goddamn dog and pony show. They fed your ass over there and hugged you and gave you little jackets and fucking and Xbox condoms and fucking underwears and fucking jackets and sweatshirts and 5 floors of catering. Fucking Greenberg out there grabbing ass. Everybody out there fucking around. Dude, they don't care about you. You could tag everybody and their mothers. They're like, who? They're crazy. Asha called you weirdos. Like, what are you doing here? And if you're going to try to save the game and cause a mutiny, then spell the shit right. You basically got State of Decay canceled. There you go. Stay E of Decay 3. Oh, shit. Asha, like, look, they don't even know how to spell the game. Cancel that shit. They don't care, man. Can you please stop? Optics. Hey, Xbox is closing Ninja Theory and Senua was shown at the showcase. Now Undead Labs. Yo, you're ruining my segue here, Boomstick. This is a PR disaster, in my opinion. I actually don't care what you think. And your silence is allowing things to spiral out of control. I just hope these cuts doesn't drive the platform's reputation further into the ground. Dude, Xbox is sitting right next to fucking ET right now. I don't know if you could go any lower. I don't know how far deep in the ground you think Xbox is. But let me tell you something. Spoiler alert. It's rubbing shoulders with ET right now. If ET and the Atari, ET hole, Xbox is right next to it, maybe going below. So I don't know what you think, but let me tell you something. Spoilers. They fucking buried. And they don't give a shit what you think, man. She's not going to respond to you. Talk about optics. Let's see. Did she say anything to you? No. Like, come on, man. Anyway, that just showed up. I don't know what the hell. I saw all the blue. I'm like, he tagged everybody. And where's Satya? Boom, you got to tag Satya. You forgot to tag Satya. Maybe I should retweet and tag Satya. You know what? Fuck it. Grinders, here we come. Satya. I'm tagging Satya. Satya, take a look at this. I'm telling Satya. Grinders, this is for you. I'm telling Satya, take a look and fix this. Return to Xbox. Satya. Grinders, I'm doing this for the Grindhouse. This is for the Grindhouse right here. Satya, fix this shit. Fix it, Satya. I've escalated it. Don't worry, Boom. I got you. I escalated it. I've escalated it here at the Gaming Grindhouse. I took care of it. I heard your message and your cries, and I told Satya to fix this shit. I've escalated the concerns. There we go. Whew. I didn't want to have to use my pull, but I had to tell Satya to fix this. There we go, Grinders. Please hit the like button. We've escalated accordingly. Crying for an Xbox fan, we're fixing it. There you go. Whew. Satya, hopefully he addresses the concerns that we've escalated today. I don't know how that showed up on my post, but we fixed it. We fixed it. All right, there we go. That's some horse shit. Satya will take care of this. I've escalated according to the terms, so we're good now. Okay, back to I don't know where we were, Grinders. We went on a derailing podcast. I don't know what happened. I saved Xbox. I saved it. Boom, man. I heard your plea. Satya, I told him to fix this. They won't do. That's right. That's who we got to talk to. I just small change. I'm talking to Satya. These Xboxers guys are focusing on the small beans. They're focused on the balls and the booty. Nah, man, you got to go to the head honcho. You got to go to you got to go to the final boss. That's who you got to go to. You got to spam the shit out of Satya. That's what I would do. The Gaming Grinder. That's right, Satya. We're coming for you. That's right. He's going to see my tweet. He's going to be like this. He can go back to stuttering again. That's what's going to happen. Satya's going to go out there. He's going to see the Gaming Grindhouse. He's going to be like, where is he? Where? He's going to see the Gaming Grindhouse tagging him. He's like, I told Satya to fix this. Only on the Grindhouse you're going to get a tweet to Satya. I go for the big guns. I had to help Boom. Man. Because he's playing right now. I had to help him. Satya gonna see that shit and he's gonna go back to like this. He's gonna be like
games to more gamers on all platforms. Everything that we are doing with our
content, see the Grindhouse.
With our our cloud.
Yeah, he's gonna be stuttering again when he sees my tweet. So where were we? I don't even know where we were. Cautionary statement. What the hell is this shit? All right, we're done. I'm done with this. PlayStation said we'd be cooking in these years. There we go. Grinders, let's go down the Gaming Grindhouse post because now we're going to get to the fun stuff here. An hour and 20 minutes in. Hit that like button, man. I tweeted out I told them about it. So, Grinders, look at this. Latest news right before I started the show. So, we alluded to this earlier on Saturday's show, right? About the Xbox pullout. They're stopping the deals with their contracts and their vendors, and also with their with their Xbox subscriptions. People are trying to say that this is not true, but listen, I already said it makes sense. It makes sense in the sense that they are not going to be paying massive amount of money to put games in Game Pass. And this came from an interviewer that went out to an Italy showcase for indie devs saying that Microsoft is not paying to put their games in Game Pass. Where they used to go out there, get the golden goose. Microsoft used to pay them. And now they basically are not paying. So these indie devs who used to look for the little, the vine that get helped out, Microsoft not paying to put them in Game Pass. They said, we're done. They're trying to make their money back. So they're cutting costs immediately, terminating contracts, turning off tap to suppliers. They are cutting off all their stuff, vendors, things like that. Massive internal staff layoffs, that's coming. Strategically delaying until the fiscal year avoids tarnishing their financial reports. They're cost-cutting immediately, quietly. Xbox is already terminating contracts. And the first direct victim is Assembly, Xbox's main public relations agency, which has begun laying off its staff, so their PR is basically getting the boot. They're cutting off their BR. Their PR, not their BR, the PR. Then, on top of that, they have now the whole thing of where they're trying to not partner with their third-party partners for Game Pass. That's another thing. Right here. This is what we covered on Saturday. B2B First Playable Trade Show was there. Offers that were already in negotiation phase include certain Game Passes have been abruptly pulled by the company. Contracts with third-party companies are on hold. Developers point to a new leadership having ordered this blockade while it reorganizes its business strategy. They are locking down. They're on Xbox lockdown. It's crazy. It is crazy. Like I said, I don't even know what happens after this. And like what Boomstick was saying, the one thing he was saying about optics, I don't know how Microsoft thinks that after they gut everything and do all this stuff, it is going to be a PR nightmare to even try to breathe again. And what's so crazy is why. Granted, I don't know anybody who's just troll in the chat that can answer. What was the purpose of Asha trying to engage and bring back the brand to just kill it in one fell swoop? It is like bait. She basically brought them all to her like some bait and then just poisoned them all. It is absolutely crazy how they are gutting everything that she was bringing a ray of light of hope. And it was totally fake. It was totally fake. She was the Mothman. She was the Mothman. She was a friggin' the Terminator. It was legit a real world Terminator. She infiltrated. She got in the Game Pass. She got into FanFest. She went there. She took pictures of them. She engaged. She infiltrated. She got into there. And then as soon as she got in, she just ripped off the skin and she was a T-800 and just said, terminated. I'm going to rock this world and terminate everybody. Lights out Christmas tree. And she basically just, now she's in infiltration mode. That is it. Now she's killing John Connor and the Xbox division and senior John Connor with my sidekick, Bartholomew Booty, and my other sidekick, Bartholomew Ball. I'm going to come down there to Xbox headquarters with my great team of Bartholomew Ball and Bartholomew Booty, and we're going to crush you and erase Xbox because it never was a return to Xbox. It was return Xbox. Dude, this is like a spoiler for BioShock. I told you this right now. Grinders, look at this. You've been reading it wrong the whole time. We're going to go back, and it's going to be like this, Grinders. I wrote this out in a tweet. Remember this. It's going to be like BioShock. It's going to be like a BioShock. We're going to go back and read Asha's tweets, and they're going to say, wait a second. It never said return to Xbox. It said return Xbox. There's a twist. It's a twist. There's a twist. It was return Xbox. It was never return to Xbox. It was return Xbox. She's the TX. The Terminator. She's the new model. She's made of liquid metal. And she got a great body. Oh, yes. Wonderful. But she's there using her body to infiltrate the T-800. And they're going to go, and then they're going to get to Mars, and they're going to, no, that's a different movie. It's a different movie. Now this guy, Asha reading the tweet, she's like, this fucking guy, this Jason Schreier. Got them spreading rumor. Asha sitting back on, this is some bullshit. I'm here trying to destroy Xbox, and Jason Schreier out there spotting rumors. The massive Xbox layoffs. What's happened? Bullshit, they're happening right now. Right, Mr. Tennis, I know. The massive Xbox layoffs won't happen until fiscal year, but the company's already ending contracts. So, Grinders, right before the show, after the pullout game, Mr. Andy, not Andy from Toy Story, that will be a happy Andy. Andy Robinson from VGCs. Oh, man, that sounds like a friggin' STD disease. He is saying that State of Decay 3's Undead Labs has been named as another Xbox studio facing closure. Now, he's reporting the news from none other than the Bootlegs. And Bootleg wrote a whole article. Here he comes. Uh-oh. What? There he is. Grinders, hit that like button. Here he comes. Uh-oh. He's back. He's back. Bootleg. That's right, Lunchy. What's up? Shout out to Lunchy in the chat. Lunchy says it's uglier than we think, dude. This reminds me. Shout out to Nathan, new subscriber Nathan. Thank you so much. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new, Grinders. We've been right all along, and you guys in the chat and girls in the chat are right. You've been right the whole time. You said this. You've been here for all these years. This is what we've said. And this is the Xbox gutting. It is bad. What's crazy, dude, is that the games that they shown at the showcase were all lies. These are games that are in development, games announcing betas, games that were targeted for next year. And I feel like we're on the just for games thing. And my thing is, even if Bootleg is reporting bad news, how can you sit here and believe, like I'm saying, nobody's really focusing on this. How do you focus on this after the bloodbath? She is only day 81. She has 81 days left of her next 100 days. If they're willing to show games and then just cancel them and close them, and they've done this so many times before, how do you even trust anything that they announce or show ever again? Ever. How? I don't understand how you come back from this. I don't understand that. And people tweeting out going, this is false news, fake news, how this is horrible in my opinion. Like, the thing is, dude, it's like, the fact that it's out there, it's over already. The way thing travels on the internet, they'll say, goddamn, they'll say the Call of Duty studio's closing. But Microsoft has done this before with Scalebound. They have done this with Perfect Dark, where they've shown the gameplay trailer saying it really wasn't real gameplay. If you went off the path, the game broke. They did it with Perfect Dark. And now, Hellblade was first, and now they're saying State of Decay 3. It looks like the Xbox layoffs are going to be catastrophic. So let's see what he says. One of the hotly anticipated Xbox games. The hell does this shit pop up? The hell? One of the most hotly anticipated games, State of Decay 3. State of Decay is a zombie apocalypse management simulation game. Whatever. The previous games had a variety of limitations, blah, blah, blah. Despite having trailers and 2 showcases, a well-received alpha test, which boosted thousands of signups. Oh my God, the alpha. Microsoft is exploring selling off Undead Labs and potentially canceling State of Decay 3 if it can't find a buyer for the team. Yo.
How about those exclusives?
Yeah! This is insane. Given that State of Decay 3 is nearly finished, looks spectacular. All right, Bootleg. Looks spectacular and has multiple trailers. This is one of the most self-immolating ideas I've ever seen Xbox. So they're exploring selling off Undead Labs. I agree, Leech. I agree. Get him in here. Get it? Yep. Yeah, tell him. There you go. I'll take a break. I'll take a breath. There you go. Tell him. He wants to tell you something. He wants to tell you something. He wants to say something. You want to say something? Good. There you go. Oh.
Stop! Enough! Stop! Enough!
All right, that's it. That's enough. Your quote is met for today. Go back to the wall. Face the wall. You're done. Yeah, it is a stop enough. The report comes from GamesBeat, which lists studios having discussions with Xbox leadership. It coincides with the information I received over the weekend. Indeed, Undead Labs could be amongst the studios Microsoft's looking to offload as part of its fiscal year end. I'm told the cuts are being driven by Microsoft corporate Amy in the Hood, who has demanded a variety of savings at Xbox, which are also a result of her previous... Wait a second. Didn't Asha say that she don't... See what I mean? See what I mean? See what I mean? Asha sat there and said, I don't have 30... See the words that they choose? I don't have a 30% margin. I don't demand a 30% margin. Asha don't, but Amy in the Hood does. That's the wordsmithing that they do over there. So Asha looks good. Like, no, I don't have any expectation of 30% profitability. No, not me. It's not me. Oh, so it is false. Ah, ha, ha. Yeah, it is false. So Amy in the Hood says it. Microsoft has frozen discussions with third-party parties for Gamepass. We covered that on Saturday. For now, and is exploring a range of measures, which could see Double Fine, Ninja Theory, Compulsion, and others if Microsoft can't find a buyer or pathway. So basically, that showcase. Please hit that like button. Thank you, Major Claridge. Everybody, please hit that like button. So that showcase was a friggin' auction. That showcase was an auction. She used the showcase as a way to show what these studios were doing for potential buyers. Absolutely insane. I'm a loss for words right now, because I think that is a new low in gaming. That is a new disrespect that I don't think we've ever seen. Even Phil Spencer hit those kind of lows. That is somebody who is soulless. That's somebody who doesn't give a shit. That is an Asha Sharma AI person surrounded herself with her AI team and a dude named Booty and a dude named Ball, and doesn't know and doesn't want to know and doesn't care and doesn't want to care. And what's crazy is how these fans respected her and called her Madam Xbox and just was so desperate for somebody to latch onto. And she just sat there and ate it all up and manipulated them and glazed them up when she didn't even care. And then what's funny is if you look at her photos and stuff, like, she almost looked like she was embarrassed to be there. She looked like embarrassed to be there. Like she was in all black with black shades inside. Like it was just, it looked so awkward. You know, even when she had that first technically interview where she got pulled in there, she didn't even want to be in it. She looked so strange and awkward and just like all shades on, like sort of like, yeah, all right, yeah, okay, so this is what they do. This is how they act. This is how they act in the wild. This is what they do. They want to take pictures of me? Okay, weirdo. All right, let's take a picture of me. Okay, yeah. All right, yeah, haha, smile. All right, I'll pose. Okay, yeah, all right. How's that game? So those exclusives are good, right? Okay, She looked like she didn't want to be there, and she knew, and also she knew exactly what she was going to do. You tell me she went to FanFest after? Like, what's crazy is that you would think a person with some sort of soul, some sort of heart, would go to Game Pass and see, like, oh my God, look how these people love this brand still. Maybe, you know, I should reconsider saying what I plan on doing. The fact that she just went back and just said, "Yep, got it." It shows that she is just, you don't care. She don't care, man. She never did, and she didn't want to. She never wanted to. She never wanted to be there. It was just the 20. And I know what else? I think the 25th anniversary saved them. I think, in fact, that being a 25th anniversary gave them, gave them a thing. Like, look at it. Like, what is this? You're inside, lady. What are you doing? First off, who the hell is this guy? And how's this guy? He's worked there? A fan. Oh, he's just a fan. Why is he in a shirt and tie? is he a working fan? Why is he dressed more professional than she is? Asha looks like she's about to go fly a plane. This guy looks like he's about to he get the pin. He's a fan. I thought he was the boss. I can't. Why we had a gaming? Why the guy wearing a shirt and tie at a gaming? I thought it was the boss. I thought he was an employee. I was like, who's this guy? He works at Xbox. He dressed up in it's supposed to be games. What? He's a professional fan. He's a professional. Crooked says he's a professional fan. I looked, I was like, he said fan. I was like, why is he he's just up for an interview? Anyway, what the fuck's going on? There's Asha. Look at her. She's like, don't look at me. I don't want you to see my eyes. I don't see my eyes. Asha's like, I don't even want to see my eyes. She didn't want to be there. Oh man, wait a second. What the hell is this? Oh man. Remember this was like Tin Dog versus Paris. Oh man, this should be wild, man. Paris literally was always in this for the free stuff. Tin Dog roasting Paris. Xbox Civil War. Oh man, he says he's always in it for the free stuff. Yo, these receipts. Yo, this is insane. I'm just trying to go find what Asha. Oh yeah, here he is. This is what I wanted to find. Tell him, Satya.
So if this is about competition, let us have competition. So if this is about competition, let us have competition.
I know you're mad. Go ahead, tell them. Tell them, Huggy. Tell them.
So if this is about competition,
Enough.
Let us
Stop.
have competition.
Enough. Stop.
So if this is about competition,
Enough.
All right. You're
have
done.
competition.
You got it out. Get out of there. I know you're mad.
So
I
if
know
this
you're
is
mad.
about
Huggy's pissed.
competition,
He's very pissed.
let us have competition.
Oh man, Huggy's mad. He almost ripped the microphone from my hand. Oh, this is like. But like I said, trying to go back, Asha didn't want to be there. She did not want to be there. She looked so awkward and strange and like in shades and like indoors. Like you're supposed to be playing games. It's just so weird, man. Just weird as hell. But she never cared. And she manipulated the hell out of all of them. She glazed them all up. Look, there she is. Look at her. You imagine meeting her and then dealing with what she did and then like right now. Like you gotta feel like, well, look at this shit. What did she do? Oh man, Asha, what are you doing? She's like, I love Xbox. Are you trying to hide it or are you trying to say you love it? Look, she has Gamepass on her shoulder. Get the hell out of here with this whole shit. You imagine going there? This poor guy is telling Asha, he's like, Asha, you should do this. You should do this. And she's like, I know. I love Xbox. I'm going to do everything to make Xbox better. Fucking she goes home and fires everybody. What are we doing here? Like, come on, man. Look at this shit. Look at this fucking horse shit. Look at this shit. You imagine going there and look, he's telling her, this poor guy is explaining how he loves the brand. And she's like holding the heart over Xbox. This lady went home and said, we're firing everybody and canceling everything that we've shown. Well, you gotta be fucking kidding me. This is ridiculous. I've I've never seen anything like this. Look at this. This poor guy. Oh, hell, at least he's wearing a freaking halo. He's not dressed up like he's about to get a job interview. But look at this. Asha, let me tell you, I loved Xbox for 25 years. It means so much to me, Asha. I love what you're doing with FanFest. This is my favorite franchises. Thank you so much. Put up the X with me. Thank you, Asha. And Asha goes, yeah, shut it all down. Shut it all down. Shut it all down. Blunty, what does he have to say?
The person running the show is not going to get them that. I think she's there to be the sacrificial lamb, to burn things down and try and build it back up again before she takes a golden parachute and someone else comes in.
Oh, damn.
I don't think she has the understanding of the gaming industry. And again, she's the problem coming from the AI background and hiring, like when she came aboard, she spent the next several weeks hiring a bunch of other people who also come from Microsoft's AI divisions. The entire courtroom is AI jesters and morons. So no, I'm not especially confident that Xbox is going to get any traction here. I want them to, but none of this is very convincing. I strongly suspect that my gaming world is going to be Valve through Steam, just on the software side of things, and all the stuff they're doing with hardware, the Steam Machine and Steam Frame being very interesting prospects, and also Linux driven, so more and more chipping away the edges of Windows' dominance in PC gaming. And of course, Nintendo, who are just sitting over there doing their own thing in happy little Nintendo town, just making fun stuff. With the occasional wander over to the filthy halls of PlayStation because, well, they won't let the good games be anywhere else.
That's right.
Another one. Another one.
Gamepass is fucking raw shit. Raw.
They won't put the great games anywhere else.
It's raw. Fucking raw. They look raw. Raw, Carol. Fucking raw. Raw. Fuck off. And by the way, it's raw.
Yeah, exactly. They won't put their great games anywhere else. Uh-huh. Tell them, balls. He's like, oh, shit. This guy don't know what happened. He stopped Mr. Bahama Breeze over here. He stopped trying to, they like, yo, stay off of X. You're never going to win. Yo, stop telling them that you're doing anything. Matthew Bowles. So just when you thought it was a disaster and a half, there you go. Now, this hot off the presses, grinders, hit that like button as you hear. I don't know who's this. Well, this guy's been coming out here. Who's this person? He just got word. So this is breaking news. I don't know who this is. George Brashad, co-founder of the 3D Realms. 22,000 followers. What does he have to say? Xbox layoffs are imminent. According to insiders, Microsoft is finalizing a major Xbox layoff decisions by Tuesday, June 30th. With cuts to begin Monday, July 6th. The July timing is not a coincidence. Microsoft fiscal year closes June 30th, making an early July a standard window for restructuring as new budgets. Microsoft did this last year, cutting 9,000 jobs company-wide. Treat it as a rumor until pending. I've got word that the list of Xbox Studio... I got the word of the list of Xbox Studio closures. Oh, shit. There's multiple. No, not posting them. If it's even close to true, and it's from inside, he said, this will likely be the largest single layoff event in gaming history. Xbox is going to be supremely unpopular for a very long time, and devastation is going to reverberate like the media that took out the dinosaurs. On top of all that, there will also be layoffs at the studios that remain. Holy shit. Holy yo. This is I gotta pull out one of my old ones here.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate. Activate.
Holy shit. Even if it's close to true, and this is from his inside, this will be the largest single layoff event, in gaming history. And he says, Xbox, dude, they're going to cancel everything. I guess they're only going to, I'm going to say, if you're not working on Call of Duty, if you're not working on Fallout, if you're not working on Halo, you are gone. That's it. That was my early prediction because the way she spoke, she didn't care about anything else. All she cared about was the money makers. And Halo's on thin ice. Because if that Halo Master Chief Evolve that comes out in a month on PlayStation does not sell and does not bring life, she's going to get rid of Halo Studios as next. Halo Studios will be gone before the next 100 days are up. I think they're waiting to see what Halo does because if Halo does not have any kind of like inkling, like a people, and you got to think this on Xbox, Halo has been played 3 times. This is the first game, no multiplayer. It's in Game Pass. So you can't think this thing's going to blow up the sales charts. Secondly, it may do well on PlayStation, but if it does not do Forza Horizon numbers on PlayStation, first off, I think it's going to do some numbers on PlayStation because it's the first game and it's like a history event. It's going to be I'm getting it on PlayStation. But I don't think it means that people want to play Master Chief. I just think it's going to be like, oh, the first game, let me get it just to see how it is. This is like the first Sonic game on a Nintendo. Got to get it. But does that mean that everybody wants to play every friggin' Halo game now on PlayStation? No, I don't think so. Because I think the interest of Master Chief is dead. Honestly. As a diehard Halo fan myself, Microsoft did everything in the world to kill goddamn Halo. The horrible Halo TV show. Halo Infinite was a friggin' disaster. The story was horrible. The multiplayer had some good gameplay, but they could not keep any kind of seasonality to it. They couldn't make any kind of live service storytelling that advanced the story at all. Did nothing. They stopped that too. They stopped doing video episodes of Halo Infinite multiplayer. They stopped it. They stopped the story. Matt Booty has destroyed every goddamn one of Microsoft's franchises. He destroyed them all. Forza Motorsport is dead. That Turn 10 is gone. That's one. Because Motorsport's dead. They're just going to use Horizon. They'll keep Playground. I don't know what's left. I think Call of Duty stays, Activision stays, but everybody else is, if they're not working on Call of Duty, then you're gone. But I really think Gears is going out there I really think that they're going to send Gears out there to die. Halo, they're going to keep an eye on and see if they could try to do something with the franchise. But if that thing hits a wall with the Halo Combat Evolved, if that thing hits a wall, because this is the thing, Xbox is going to be unpopular. People are going to hate, like you think the hate of Xbox now is bad. Just with these rumors, if this shit comes true, it is going to be, it is done. It's a glassing. You want to use a Haloism? Glassing of Xbox. The glassing of the planet. That's what the Covenant did. They glassed the planet. They lasered the shit out of the planet, that they burnt it all, that there was only, it just left a glass. It just glassed the whole planet. She's glassing Xbox. It's done. I don't know how, like it is, like you said, the media that took out the dinosaurs. Think about how long to even bring back anything. Tango, exactly, Josh. They hate over Tango. That was one studio. And if they shut down the studios that they just showed them at the showcase earlier in June, like they just showed in the showcase earlier this month, we're not even a month out. It seems like forever ago. The June showcase was June 10th. Dude, the showcase was only a few weeks ago. And if the stuff they showed at that showcase gets canceled, yo, it's done. Like, Who was even going to want to buy anything from them? That logo is going to mean nothing. Craig Harris with the 13 months VIP grinder. Let me add it to the thing. He says, don't squeeze the Shama. You know, nobody's squeezing her. She's squeezing them, man. She's squeezing them out. But this is it. This is the end of days. This is hell on Xbox Earth. And you know what? We're going to come back and think about this, but was this already in the cards? And just Phil Spencer didn't want to be here for it. I know. Mr. Tennis makes a great point. Shout out to Mr. Tennis, one of the awesome grinders here. He goes, the crazy thing is that this is happening all before the biggest gaming event. You know, Mr. Tennis, the fact that they announced the price increases of their console on the day that GTA 6 was being pre-ordered was a total misstep. Like, why would you even do that on the day GTA 6 is? Make it about GTA and pre-orders and moving that software. You don't announce your price increases for August, the day GTA, like tarnish the GTA pre-order day with bad news about your console where GTA could be played. If I was Rockstar, I'd be like, are you freaking kidding me, Xbox? Are you kidding me? Like, we have finally announced pre-orders for GTA, and you now are going to muddy the water by talking about price increases to your hardware on the same day that our game's pre-ordered. You couldn't wait a day or announce that last week or announce it this week or announce it next week. Like, you have to, it's coming out in August. Why would you do that the same day you could pre-order the game? You should be talking about pre-order to buy the game on Xbox. But that shows that they have no idea. They have no idea. They have no clue. And maybe, and I come thinking about this, man. I really think that this was in the books. Amy in the Hood knew. And I think Phil Spencer was given the task, like, hey, Phil, this is the year. We have not grown. We're not doing this. You got to let go of everything. Everything that you built, you gotta let them go. You gotta cut it all. It's like a bunch of little you grew them, you bought them, you invested in them, and now guess what? It's not working. Shut it down. And maybe Phil was like, I'm out of here. Like, I'm not gonna be here for this. Because without this, this is the total gutting. And that's where Satya is like, yo, I got my executioner right here, the Ashinator. So I have no clue. Go get one. PCX Hawk. You went back to PCX Hawk. Look who's back. Hey, PC. Yo, what do you think about this? PCX Hawk. I know you play on PC, but what do you think? X Hawk 2. What do you think about this? You see this? I'd shout out PC X Hawk 2 is in here. X Hawk 2. What do you think about this shit, dude? This is crazy. This is like end of day shit. Like, this is crazy. And what's so insane is that they're not just trying to just get rid of the whole friggin' thing. They are cutting off its limbs. You know what I mean? Like guys, this is they're not just hey, Xbox is done doing a Sega and putting their hands up there. They're not doing it. They're like, you know what? No. Death by a million cuts. We're just gonna kill Xbox by slicing off each finger. Then we're gonna do the arms. Then we're gonna do a leg, and then we're gonna do an ear. It is a torturous. I can't believe it. But what I feel like they're doing is they're getting rid of everything. They're just gonna keep what makes money, and then see who wants to buy it. It's it. But this guy has 22,000 followers, and let's see what they're saying according to his thing here. Thank you, Lunchi, for tagging me. He says, very much feels like Office Space and the Two Bobs. I've said about the Two Bobs. Or George Clooney in The Air Up. The new CEO bring in some outsider like Matt Balls and no internal attachment. Get to chopping with the goal being 30% cheaper or whatever metric, and couple studios be damned if they're in the way of a number. He said this is going to be a biggie. Curious if any of this has been verified yet. It's a stretch so close down the studio a month after showing what looks like to be a game. Let's see what he says about that. Xbox downfall will be there. This is awful. Well, they spent $100 billion on the largest publishers and didn't get $2 billion. Yeah. They spent too much too fast. They put themselves on the map. And again, Booty said it. He said they were going to spend Sony out of business. They spent themselves out of business. He's like, do you think they're trimming it for an Xbox sale? Xbox is already unpopular. Their market share is abysmal. Why don't they just sell them? I guess it'll be they want to keep the IP. Arcane may be it. That Blade game's done. At this point, just post it. Xbox is going to crash the video game industry like Atari did. That's what I said. Dude, this is friggin' insane. This is friggin' insane. Is id safe? Blizzard. Oh shit, Blizzard. Yo. This is not good, man. So yeah, that just happened. And Jez heard the state of Decay 3. I don't know how that showed up there. Oh, here's a receipt. Thank you, James Act. He says a receipt from October last year. He admitted that without Phil Spencer, they'd be screwed. It's bootleg. This is bootleg right in the article. It's popular to be mad at them, but one day it'll emerge in detail how Phil and Sarah are the only ones stopping Microsoft CFO Amy the Hood from stripping it for parts. Actman says it's not popular to be mad at them. It's right to be mad at them. They're stemming the tide. This is from October of last year. Yes, but pragmatic terms, Phil goes bye-bye and becomes Satya's scapegoat. Boyd and Satya appoint a yes man, and Death Spiral accelerates completely, unmitigated as anything pro-consumer like Xbox playing with backing pat gets fully ditched. So he was defending Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond. But they're right. Amy the Hood is driving this shit, dude. They're driving it. They're driving it. They're done. This is the report here. These are the guy. This is the opposing list currently right now. They got Ninja Theory, Double Fine, Undead Labs, and Compulsion. Dude, every game they showed at the thing. PCX October says it looked good on paper. Phil said, "Oh shit." Yeah, Phil said it looked on paper, and he left. Dude, man, I don't know. This is insane, though. Like, they showed these games. Double Fine. Yeah, Double Fine not making no money. That's a waste. I knew that they would cook because that's not what Asha wants. Asha wants return money. She wants return of investment. And these little games from Double Fine, they don't. And again, the same thing we talked about with the Game Pass stuff. They're trying to take away from Game Pass. They want Play Anywhere. They want you to buy the games and own the games and have a library so you migrate over to PC where they won't lose money anymore on hardware because the OEMs will be losing money by selling the hardware, the OEMs. That's basically what's going on. That's what Microsoft is doing. They're making their production of third party lean, so that only they make money on their software. And then they're going to slowly stop making hardware and sunsetting it, just like the 2 terabyte Xbox, and make their OEMs absorb the cost of any kind of hardware by building a PC. That's why I said Project Helix is a program, I think. It's a program to basically spin off Xbox as an app on PC and have OEMs eat the cost of hardware. And Microsoft could just build a little boutique reference device for like $2,000, $1,500, like a Surface Premier that they only make like 100 of them globally. Some bullshit like a few thousand. Make them a boutique item and say, yeah, this is what we want you to do. All right, see ya. And there you go. And then they try to reap the benefits of whatever's left. But these little games, like these studios, they're gone. And the fact that they showed them at that showcase, what's even crazier. Holy shit. I just thought this. Watch this. What's even crazier. You want to hear something what's crazy. Let's go to YouTube and let me search Matt Booty's interview, right? Watch up Matt Booty's interview on the Xbox podcast, right? When they took those pictures with Kojima and everything, right? There it is. This is
Games in this podcast range.
This is some wild stuff. Grinders, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. We're having a lot. We're having a lot of entertainment here. This is some wild stuff, but this is some serious shit, man. This is some crazy. They're gonna crash. They could crash the friggin' industry. But look at this. This is the interview for Matt Booty, right? 2 months ago. So this was done in April, and this is where this is not the delay of Fable. This is not the this is where he said, "Here, look at this. Here's this quote right here. We did a review of all the trailers." So I'm showing you 2 months ago in friggin' April when Matt Booty did the interview, they already knew the trailers that they were going to put in the showcase. Watch this.
It is a good meeting.
It was. And I'm nearly out of breath, so it's really good that I've got friend to the podcast, now with a new title, Xbox Chief Content Officer, Matt Booty. Welcome, Matt.
Hi, I'm super impressed you rattled off the multiplayer pottery party brawler.
Online multiplayer party. Do you know what?
Yeah, that was Double Fine's last game. Oh, shit.
When you think about it, it gets to be too much.
It's a genre that's heating up.
Exactly. First of its kind.
We're in early.
Yes. Well, I'm so glad to have you here because I feel like we didn't just have 7 hours of a meeting together in showcase planning. It just wasn't enough. So
we did. But
so they just had a meeting of a showcase plan. Neil, shout out, he's at a state fair right now, man. Go on the rides again. They had showcase planning 2 months ago. So those trailers that they shown at that showcase, and they're going to cancel and shut down these studios, they already knew 2 months ago that those games will be shown at the showcase. Yo. This is not the one he did the week before where he said about the icons or the logos will be at the thing. This is the one before that. He did one 2 months ago.
it is a good meeting.
It was.
I should let people in on that. We did yesterday review all of the trailers for the upcoming showcase.
Yes.
And it's probably one of my favorite meetings of the year, I think.
For sure.
Well, it's just cool to see the teams. There's some stuff that's really done, some stuff that's not done, some stuff that's amazing, some things that needs a little work, but it's the reflection of all the work that the teams are doing, and we all get to come together. It's a great point of the year where everybody's working together on one thing, which is always a lot of fun. And I just like the let's put on a show aspect of it, right? It's a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Yo, let's put on a show. Oh, they're putting on a friggin' show right now. Holy shit. Yo, Roberto Max sent a high five for 100 joules. High five to you, sir. Thank you so much, Roberto Max. Yo. So they reviewed all the trailers for the showcase. They went over the showcase, smacking that booty. That's right, Matt Booty Cheeks. Matt Booty Cheeks when he walks. Matt Booty Cheeks when he walks. There he goes. There he is. There he goes, Matt Booty Cheeks. 2 months ago, they looked at all the trailers. He said there's some games that are ready, some games that are not ready. Stuff that's amazing.
I should let people in on that. We did yesterday review all of the trailers for the upcoming showcase. And it's probably one of my favorite meetings of the year, I think.
For sure.
Well, it's just cool to see the teams. There's some stuff that's really done, some stuff that's not done.
They glaze their own teams, man. What a friggin' shame. What a shame.
Some stuff that's amazing, some things that needs a little work, but...
So my whole thing is that if they friggin' knew 2 months ago that these studios were not up to speed, what changed? What changed? The game wasn't like... There was no pre-orders for Senua. There was no pre-orders for Ninja. Like, there was no pre-orders for State of Decay 3. That Asha's like, oh, you know what? It's not very popular, so we're going to shut them down. What was the deciding factor? 2 months ago, they knew they were going to show those trailers.
It's the reflection of all the work that the teams are doing, and we all get to come together. It's a great point of the year where everybody's working together on one thing, which is always a lot of fun. And I just like the let's put on a show aspect of it, right? It's a lot of fun.
Absolutely. A whole group of people come together, first party, third party. Everyone's kind of coming in an effort of how do we surprise and delight our audience?
Yeah.
Are there secrets we should spill about the planning process of Showcase?
I don't know about that. I'll say that we've got the Gears Direct coming, and after seeing that, we've probably got like a full 30 minutes, which is really great. And I don't know, I love everybody in that studio, the work they're doing. I'm excited about the game, and it's just we're gonna have a full 30 minutes of stuff to see.
Yeah, absolutely. We aim to deliver, and it was great. I was just at the Coalition filming the Direct. We wrapped on that production, and just a really wonderful team, very passionate about what they do, very talented with everything that they do. And I want to talk about them, and I want to talk about all the other studios. But before we get into that, I feel like we got to talk about this fancy new title. What is
exciting to see the reaction. It was things, that have been announced, like, so we've got Mojang with Dungeons 2, so there's that to see.
Just announced, yeah.
This will be a little bit of a laundry list because I just kind of mentally walked the studios.
Minecraft.
Undead Labs has got the alpha for State of Decay 3.
So excited for State of Decay 3.
So that's cool, and it's great to see that they're at that
What?
kind of mentally walk the studios. Undead Labs has got the alpha for State of Decay 3.
So excited for State of Decay 3.
So that's cool, and it's great to see that they're at that point. I go to Blizzard, and we see all the progress that they've made with Overwatch, which is great. And then at the end of the month is the Lord of Hatred expansion for Diablo 4, also coming along great. It's just amazing. Every time I go to visit Blizzard, you're just reminded of sort of the history of Blizzard, and also just the kind of the level of art and craft that exists there, which is great.
Some of the best cinematics in the industry.
Yeah, and
Mad Booty, my goodness. Here comes Mad Booty. Mad Booty showing up. There he comes, Mad Booty. He coming. He's showing up. There he is.
maybe later on we can talk a little bit about that because it's cool what they're doing with some of our teams. So we can circle back on that. But
we got too much to talk about.
Studio. So there's just, I could kind of walk the list. Cool to see some of the Starfield stuff before that came out.
Huge update.
Big update.
Yeah.
I mean, really, kind of a 1.5 release, really, when you think about it. It's great to bring in new players on new platforms and bring them into the game that Bethesda has built.
The universe, truly.
Yeah, and it's cool to see online, too, some of the things you read where they're like, hey, this might be shaping up now and evolving into being one of their best RPGs in quite a while. So that's really cool to see, right? And then, we've got things going on across the studio. So there's just, I could kind of walk the list.
This dude, we got the things running around the studios. I'm not a smart man.
I mean, seeing the latest that Obsidian's got going on with Grounded 2, the continued work there. You've got obviously all the continued seasons work going on with Call of Duty. Rattling all this off, I guess to bring it to a point, what it makes me think of is just, we have got such an amazing lineup of IP, an amazing lineup of studios. I think in even just entertainment, broadly, it's an amazing portfolio, which is just really cool to see that we've got that. And even some of the things that are going on, even as we think about portfolio extension into movies and TVs stuff, it's great to keep up with that. So, I make the joke, we've got everything from like Kiln to COD,
absolutely,
everything from Minecraft to Warcraft. There's probably more of those I could do,
yeah.
But it's
great cadence. That's a song in itself.
It's just always fun to get out and see the studios and everybody, you started out saying, wow, there's kind of a lot going on across Xbox right now, a lot of change in the industry. But the thing that just grounds me is when we go to talk with our studios, it's just everybody's working hard. They're all passionate, excited about their game that they're building, which is really cool.
We really do.
Wow. I just let that play because knowing what we know and what's coming, we're going to revisit that stuff, but you believe that stuff, lineup of IPs, just tons of IP, tons of this, tons of that. Just quantity, 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 no quality, and they are shutting it all down. They're all gutted. They're all going to be gutted. They say, this guy said it right here, they're going to be unpopular for a long, supremely unpopular for a very long time. He's like, I just got word the list of Xbox studio closures. Not posting them. Even if it's close to true, and this is from the inside, this would likely be the largest single layoff event in gaming history. Xbox is going to be supremely unpopular for a very long time, and the devastation is going to reverberate like a meteor that took out the dinosaurs. On top of that, on top of all that, there will also be layoffs at the studios that remain. So how is there any morale? Like I said, after glassing Xbox and just gutting it, how do you even still continue to produce there? How? How do you still even produce? And this guy is from id. He is co-founder the original 3D Realms, published, funded, and created many games, known for Duke Nukem, hobby artist, adventure game lover, 22,000 followers, and he's putting that out there. That he just got the list. Yeah. Thanks, Neil. State of Decay could be canceled. Senua could be canceled. They're looking for buyers. And like I said before, Matt Booty did nothing to make State of Decay franchise better, to make Senua a Hellblade look marketable, because who would buy it? They would go there going, Hellblade 2 did horrible. Even when you put it on PlayStation, nobody bought it. You destroyed the IP. See, that's been the problem that I've been trying to say for the last 5-6 years. Xbox did not focus on bringing quality to their IPs. Instead, they sent them out there to die. Like Halo, like even Gears 5 and Gears 4. Like they missed the ball. Forza Motorsport, they missed the latest one. Crackdown. The list goes on. Halo was the biggest flop of just poor management. That they had to get rid of Bonnie, who's been there forever, Bonnie Ross, and change the studio name. That's how detrimental that game was on their own engine. Forza Motorsport used to come out with quality games every 2 years. They gutted it. After 6 years, they couldn't even keep the content. They said no more content for a service game. Hellblade 2 was supposed to be what God of War was. Instead, it was worse than the first. And now they do Senua the rest of the game. Matt Booty destroyed the franchises. They changed Gears into Kate's story, and Rod Ferguson left. After Gears 5, he left. Only to be purchased back as Blizzard. So, when you look at it, they bought all this stuff, but they let their homegrown franchises die. And now they're looking for somebody to buy them. These people, you made these IPs have no value. If somebody walks around with Nathan Drake saying, who wants to buy a Naughty Dog for Nathan Drake or Last of Us? They're like, oh shit, that IP is insane. I gotta buy it. Who's going, oh, Hellblade? Hell, who? That game didn't sell for shit. I'm not investing in that. So Matt Booty did not do these studios any favors because he did not properly grow and mature the franchises that Xbox had. And while he didn't do that, they continued to absorb and buy 100 billion more studios and publishers to own even more IP. They teased about, oh, we're going to bring back Prototype from Activision. They didn't revive any IP. Toys for Bob had to leave because they were going to put them to work on Call of Duty. Toys for Bob had to leave and say, can we make Spyro, please? Okay. They had to declare and buy themselves out because they were just going to be the Call of Duty team. This is dire of mismanagement. And what's the saddest part is that Matt Booty stays there and all these people go. And all these franchises get erased. All these studios close. All these people get laid off. And Matt Booty, the person who destroyed it, sits on top of his shit throne with a guy named Ball next to him and Asha the Ashinator. It is the most corporate bullshit I've ever seen, and it is a whole indication of how Microsoft killed Xbox. And I said this again, grinders. You got me again. I told you. When Asha got in there, this was Microsoft taking over Xbox. When Asha hired her AI trolls, when she hired her own people and everybody with Xbox in their name, the third-party relationship person, and everybody kept just saying, oh, it's Sarah Bond's team. It's Sarah Bond's team. No, it was everybody who had years of Xbox in their name are gone. And she replaced them with AI, capital AI. Which I think is funny. Asha AI, capital AI, changed Xbox to capital Xbox. Huh. But she did this. She was the Mothman. She was the executioner. She was the one that was brought in to have no heartstrings, no connections, and just say, we got to turn this business. I'm the Bobs. What do you do here? I haven't made a game in 5 years. Goodbye. But you need me. No, we don't. Goodbye. And Matt Booty stays there. He is the person, after all these years, he was the one who think about how many games he delayed. Halo wasn't ready. Starfield got delayed. Redfall got delayed. There was no launch titles for the One X. There was no launch titles for the series consoles when they launched. There was nothing. Halo wasn't there. Halo came out with missing features. Gears came out with Terminators, and basically it was the Kate story. They changed the story. They canceled Perfect Dark after they built a studio initiative and hiring all these people that they couldn't manage them. They couldn't get a game out. After years, they finally showed a trailer. Then they showed some fake-ass gameplay, and then they canceled and shut down the studio. Matt Booty ruined everything. Crackdown 3, Phil's favorite franchise, got delayed. It wasn't ready for the One X. Their game production sucked because Matt Booty was running it ever since they bought Minecraft, and Phil Spencer got the head of Xbox and was no longer running Xbox Game Studios. Matt Booty came out from Minecraft, and he was the head of Xbox First Party and destroyed it. His lackluster oversight, his not driving for quality, and he named after a piece of shit, made everything shit. Disgusting. And he stays there, and all of them go. Disgusting.
You're my number one customer.
The game night with 5. 2 away from a retro community game night. You're gonna want. That's why I'm gonna plug in my the retro console, and we could go back way to the Atari up to the PlayStation 3 in a retro gaming community night, and you could join the Discord because I'll be playing it on PC from there. So we're 2 super chats away from retro gaming community night, but we will have a gaming community night because of the graciousness of who was it? It was who gave the graciousness of the VIPs such as Ron and AK Do Sensible and everybody else that renewed their VIPs. We got a community game night in the books. We're working on the retro one in the super chats and another one in the VIPs. And we're gonna have a balcony show either today or tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna do a balcony show. Game night with 5. Just want to remind everybody as we're wrapping this thing up here. Don't forget Asha's memo earlier this month. Game night, thank you. He says she talked about potential mergers and acquisitions. For what? To get them shut down eventually. Yeah, a game night. See, what I think is that she is making it lean and making it look appealing for potential buyers. because that's the failsafe. Right now, they're going to try to squeeze whatever money they could get out of their gaming business. And she's gutting all the studios, canceling all the things, and only focusing on the big games. And I think that's where the bloodbath is going to be seen. Everything that they invested in, every game that they've been showing that is not Call of Duty, that is not Gears, that is not Halo, that is not Fallout, will be gone. She is only focusing on the premier big franchises that they could turn into other forms of entertainment. And I tell you right now, Todd Howard better kiss the feet of Ella Purnell and Amazon, because that Fallout TV show saved his Richard Simmons looking ass. Because Todd Howard Starfield would have been the first. He would have been kicked out. Asha would have said, Todd Howard, with your Richard Simmons hair looking motherfucker, you're going on the streets. Asha would have said, you Richard Simmons looking like Todd Howard, you troll ass bitch. Spending all that Starfield money and putting out some trash. He better kiss Ella Purnell's feet, and he better go kiss goddamn Amazon's feet. Because they bought him time. They made Fallout seem relevant, and Asha said, ooh, entertainment. So he better go suck that Amazon ass. Because Todd Howard got a job because of Ella Purnell and the Fallout TV show, which was damn good. But she would gut that shit. So everybody who's not those big games are on the cutting block. And whether they don't get this first wave, it may be in her next 100 days. And I think her next 100 days in September, when that's over, when she guts everybody, the next thing is going to be showing what Project Helix is. And the Project Helix program of backwards compatibility and the Xbox app on PC as a reference device, and having HP and everybody for the holiday stop building Windows PCs, call them Xboxes with a sticker on them. And there's your Project Helix program. That's her next 100 days after she guts everything right now and slimlines their software. And only a cold-hearted Terminator could do such a thing. And that's what the Ashinator is. So, there it is, grinders.
Gaming.
It is not pretty. It is not pretty. And let's see if there's any kind of late breaking news here before we wrap this up. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. You're begging Asha not to close Undead Labs. And yeah, that's all I'm seeing right now. But we're going to have more receipts and more entertainment coming your way, grinders. Just hit that like button and subscribe, and we will be going to the balcony for the VIPs. Everybody that has a VIP will be on that special VIP show, and we will be doing some giveaways on that show. So, grinders, thank you again for an evening of crazy news, and I'm sure more to come. Expect to have emergency podcasts throughout the week, so you want to subscribe here so you get that notification that I am live, so you do not miss one of these entertaining gamer entertainment shows. So be sure to hit that subscribe button and notification, and we're growing. It's a huge show, but thank you again, grinders. We've been right all these years, and we're just watching where the chips fall. And yeah, it's sad that people are going to lose their jobs, so I hope they find something. But I can't believe that the idiots that did this to them stay there employed, and the developers and the games and franchises we lose because of idiots at the top making bad decisions for all these years. So, Asha, tell them again.
How about those exclusives?
Oh, man, Asha. Good night, grinders. Thank you again. Hit that like button, subscribe, become a VIP. And we out.
Asha walked in clean, room full of green. A few fans around, eyes all locked on me. She flashed that grin, like she knew the game. Held the room so tight, then she said the phrase. Lean in close, let it ring. Made the whole room start to sing. One hand up, other hand down. Everybody froze. froze when she spun around. How about them exclusives? How about them exclusives? Say it loud, make it stick. How about them exclusives? Glaze up the Xbox fans. Glaze up the Xbox fans. Then she put the games on PS5. Put the games on PS5. Hey, 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 hey. Top got hot in a blink of time. Old head smirked and they lost their mind. Asha kept it slick, like a game night queen. One wink, one flex, then she broke the screen. Fans went wild in the little room, every mouth went wide. Shape of doom, one hand up, other hand down. Everybody froze when she spun around. How about them exclusives? How about them exclusives? Say it loud, make it stick. How about them exclusives? Blaze up the Xbox fans. Blaze up the Xbox fans. Then she put the games on PS5. 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 Put the games on PS5.
About those
Now the
exclusives.
chat won't see. They replay that scene. Asha said one line and she stole the team. Green room glow, blue box shine. Everybody knows that was her time. How about that exclusive? Say it loud, make it stick.
Another one.
Glaze up the Xbox fans. Glaze up the Xbox fans. Then she put the games on PS5. Put the games on PS5. How about big spoon fans? Asha had the whole room lit.
About those exclusives.
Gaming.